Welcome to the WordPress Essential Training. In this video I will teach you how you can install WordPress manually. I am on the same page I was in previous video. In order to install WordPress manually, we have to remove the first installation that we did using this software, Softculous. We installed WordPress script automatically by just clicking. Now we will install it manually. So you can remove by going to here, all installation, and then there will be a button remove, so you can easily remove your WordPress installation. After that you will have to install it again. Now I will go back to control panel. This is our control panel. Now we will upload the WordPress setup or the all WordPress files to this file manager folder. But before that, you will need to go to wordpress.org or wordpress.org. You can write on your address bar. Then here is the WordPress. Download WordPress 3.8.1 latest version. You can download this folder, and after that you can install it manually on your server. I have already downloaded it in my desktop. You can see over here WordPress 3.81, which is the same this one. I just downloaded it for saving time. Now there are few steps you need to install WordPress manually. The first thing is to create a database for your WordPress installation, because WordPress always require a database where all of your files, I mean your posts, your pages, your comments will be saved or will be saved forever. So you can scroll down here. Here's the section for databases. So just go to databases. There is no database. You can create a new database. For example, the site name is the username is =. You can just say wall means we are creating just for a wallpaper site, create database. You will have to click create database, and the database is created very easily. And go back. Now you will create a user for this database. Here is the user you can create. When you scroll down, add new user. Now =underscore wall, this is the username, and the database name is =wall. You can see here, this is the database you have just created. You can delete it from here. So the database, the username will also be =wall. In the password, you can create any password, but I will recommend to use the password generator to generate a very strong password. So I will just click it. This password, you just copy this password and click I have copied this password in a safe place, and use this password. So this password will be used. Now we will save this password in this here. We can use it later on. So just click create user, and this user will be created. Click it, edit user equal with password, go back. Now you have to add this user to this database actually. So here is the last option. When you scroll down, here is the option. You can see add user to database. So user is this one, yeah, and the database is this one. We have one database and one user. So just click add, and here you will click all privileges. All privileges mean this user can do anything in this database. Make changes and go back. So now you can see this is the database =wall, and this is the users inside this database. So this you can add more users to this database. They can also use it, but right now we have just one user, and the size is 00 MB because there is nothing inside the database. Now this part has been done. Now you have to just go back to your cPanel. I will just open it in a new tab so you can remember all the things. Now you will have to go to your file manager, which is actually the root folder for your website, webroot public _HTML. Click go, and you will have to upload that WordPress setup over here. Now here is an existing WordPress setup. I will delete this so you can understand what we are going to do. Now upload, click upload. You will be redirected to another page. From here you can choose file, and here is the WordPress, same folder, WordPress 3.81. just open it and it will be automatically uploaded. Here you can see the progress bar. This is now being uploaded to our own web server. Actually this folder includes all the files of WordPress, for example the plugin setting, the theme setting, the dashboard setting, the admin settings, and everything that you need to manage your website on WordPress. So it's being uploaded. We can wait just for a few moments and it will, the uploading process will be completed. After that we can extract it and then we can install the WordPress manually. This is the manual procedure, that first you need to create your database and a user, and then you will have to use add that user to the database as we did over here. You can see this is the same project for manually installing WordPress. And after that you will have to upload the WordPress setup files or all the files to your web directory, and then we can go ahead. So here you can see complete. Here is the complete note. You can observe that this has been completed. Now go back to home public.html. So you are here. You can see the WordPress in a zip folder. The first thing you need to do is to just select this, and after that click extract. Just keep it as it is and extract files. It will be extracted. It has been extracted. Now you don't need this zip file, just delete it, select and then delete files. Now this is your WordPress folder and you have extracted it. Now just click this folder. You can see the icon, double click it, so all of the WordPress files will be opened over here. You can see all of the files are here. Now just select all of them from here. You can see the select all option. Select all, and now go here. You can observe an option, move file. Just click it. You need to move these files to directly to the public.html folder. Just remove the WordPress and click move files. So all of the files are now moved to this public.html itself, and you can just now delete this WordPress folder because that is empty now, so we don't need it anymore. Now actually the WordPress files have been uploaded. Now just you can do one thing, and that one thing is just to run the install file of WordPress, which is inside wp-admin folder. The wp-admin folder is basically for administrator of the WordPress website. So so the installation file is also there. You can observe a file called install.php somewhere. This is the file, install.php. So basically you need to reach this file to install and to configure WordPress. Just go to write first the domain name equal rights, and after that \wp and -admin, and just click it. Now after you clicked it, it is saying that there is not a configuration file, a wp-config.php, which is a configuration file for WordPress. For example, connecting the database to the WordPress, and the tables and the host name and the username etc. So you need to create a configuration file first, and after that you can go ahead. And we have created the database already, and the username is also there. Just click this option, create a configure file. Now it is saying that you will need following things. You will need to provide this information in order to create WordPress. So we say let's go. We have all this information because we have the database name, the username, the password etc. Let's go. Now the first thing is the database name. What is the database name? The database name is here. You can see this is actually equal_val. I will just copy it and just paste it, right? And the username is also equal_val. The password is basically we have saved it over here. This is basically we randomly generated. This is the password. We'll paste it here. And the database host is basically localhost, and the table prefix you can choose anything, but I will keep it as it is and click submit. After you have just click submit, it's saying alright Sparky, you have made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. If you are ready, time now, run to install. So now it will be installing the WordPress. Just click run the install, and it is saying that welcome. This is a 5 minutes famous installation where you can just say what's your site title, like we did in the automatic installation process in previous video. So I'm just saying the wallpaper avenue. Any name you can give, just it is just for testing purpose. And the username, I mean, for example, now just admin, and pass is the password. Just for now, we can change it later for better security, or for you can also email this thing to any email this installation to any email if you want, and you will keep this checkbox checked because this will allow search engines to find your site and to index your site. So install WordPress, just click it. Okay, so it's saying you must provide an email address. That is very necessary because you must install you must provide an email address, because this is not that automatic procedure. This is actually your email address which you will use to communicate with WordPress, or WordPress will communicate with you in the future. So this is must. Install WordPress. Now click. It will be installed in a while. Now success, WordPress has been installed. What are you expecting more steps? Sorry to disappoint. Username is this one and password is this one. Okay, this password is just generated for us, just for better security purpose. We actually did pass, but they generated this one, so it's okay. Login. Now click login, and you can just go and say the username is admin and the password is that one we just copied. Login. So here is the same dashboard you found. We already have this one. In previous video we also install it by automatic process, and you can just go to your website, equal rights for all. Refresh it and you will see this new installation which we just manually installed the WordPress. So this was a very famous WordPress installation procedure that you can install manually, and then you can work in the dashboard. You can manage your post, you can post anything, you can add media, everything you need to manage your website. So after this video, in the last video of this section, I will be teaching you how you can install WordPress on a local server, which is more easy than this one. So stay tuned.